Hello creative mind, welcome home. I am Survival and today I'll be showing you how to make awesome flyers with your phone using the flyer maker. So let's get to work. So this is the flyer maker. I just opened the flyer maker and it's opening. So I have to put on my data for it to run very well. And flyer maker displays a lot of adverts because it is through that advert that they make their money. So now after the advert it will skip automatically and then take me to the flyer maker. So this is the flyer maker. There are a lot of flyers, a lot of category of flyers you will be able to do using the flyer maker. So this is for business. Let me scroll down for you to see a lot of flyers that have been already designed, which you can just edit and use for your design. So this is for business. So let's go to food and restaurants. So this one now is for food and restaurant. So you can see it, a lot of other flyers. So this is for offers and sales. You can see it. There are countless flyers here that you can just edit. Many of them. You see it still scrolling. There are a lot of flyers you'll be able to do using this app. So now let's get back to the home page. You see it. You can go to this category here now at the bottom of the screen. You see category. Click on it. You see a lot of categories of flyers you'll be able to do. Take a look. You see it, a lot of them, countless. So that is the much you'll be able to do using this flyer maker. There are a lot of flyers here that has already been pre-designed. So in this training, I'm not taking you advanced, which means I'm not going to teach you how to make these flyers from the scratch, because this is not an advanced class. And I believe with the many templates here, you can easily just pick one, because there is no how you will not see anyone that matches whatever thing you want to do. So you can just pick one and edit it and use it to do whatever thing you want to do. So I believe with the templates you'll be able to achieve whatever design you want to come up with. So now, without wasting much time, let's get to work. I'll show you how you can edit templates. Okay, let me go to this business section. I think I love business. So now in the business section, let me just pick this one. I think this one is looking cool. So it's just displaying adverts, after which can just click back like this and it will take me there. So now I've successfully opened this template. So let me edit it. So this is how it does. So in editing, there are a lot of stuffs you'll be able to do in this editing. So now you can just click on anything to edit it. The image, the whatever here, anything you click on, you can click on it to edit it. So let's start with this this text. So when you watch these arrows at the tail end of the screen, the one pointing up, you can use it to move the text up. The one pointing down, you can use it to move the text down. The one pointing left, you can use it to move the text left. The one pointing right, you can use it to move the text to the right side of the screen. So that is what this one does. To edit this text, just double click. You see now that I double clicked it, it opened up the text. I can type in anything, I can remove anything. After which I'll click on this good that is at the top right side of the screen. So once I click on it, it takes me back to my design. So this is rotate. I can use it to rotate this text, not just the text alone, but anything you click on. With this rotate now, you'll be able to rotate it and then place it anywhere you want. Let's take for example that I want to rotate this about us now. Oh, so sorry. I want to move it here and possibly, will I say rotate it to be something like this. You see it, maybe that is the style I want to use. You can see it, and maybe place it here. So it all depends on what you want to do, but I don't think it is necessary here. So let me undo it. Okay, so but that is what rotate does. Okay, so this is the size. You use it to increase the size or reduce it. That is what it does. This is the color. You can use it to make it red, any color at all, but the white is okay. I'll take it to white. This is the font. This is how the font are arranged. They are arranged horizontally. So from here you can pick any of the fonts you want. This is the shadow. You can add shadow. Now where you add shadow is this. You use shadow where your text is not visible enough. Maybe the background is it's swallowing up the text, it's reducing the visibility of your text. That is where you add shadow to push it out. So like here now, all my texts are visible. I don't think I need shadow for anything. I don't think so. But just for knowledge sake, let me pick one of these texts, maybe this one, and I doubt if the shadow will show, because shadow comes in black and the background color is dark, so it might not be so visible. So you see the shadow. If you take a closer look, you see that it is increasing the shadow of that grow. So that's what the shadow does. But this is okay, we don't really need the shadow. If it is on a white background or something close to white, then you will be able to see the shadow very well. So this is the style. If you take a look now on the style, you will notice some lines at the top right, at the bottom left of the screen. So those lines are simply alignment. The first one aligns your text to the right. The second one aligns your text to the middle. Take a look. The text is being aligned to the middle. The third one, it aligns it to the right. Sorry, you see it aligns it to the right. This other one to the left. This other one to the middle. That is what alignment does. Alignment only works on texts that are more than one line. For a text with one line, the alignment may not necessarily work on it. So the U with a line under simply means underline. When you click it, it underlines all the text. I believe you can see it. When you click it again, it removes the line. So the two capital T's capitalize all the text. You see it? Then the next one, I think, is small letter. Then the next one following it capitalizes the first letter in the paragraph, and then other ones then small letter. Sorry, this one, it capitalizes every first word, every first letter of a word. That's what it does. So this is the curve. I don't think the curve will work well, will work fine in this section we are. So let's take this one now, this boost your business. That's where we might be able to apply the curve. You see, this is what the curve can do. So let me take it up a little. So you see it, that's what the curve does. So think something like this. It's not looking bad. So that's what the curve does. Okay, so auto paragraph is also for text that are more than one line. It adds paragraph to each sentence. That's what it does. You can see it adding paragraph. So this is opacity. Opacity reduces the visibility of anything, be it text, be it image, be it shape. It reduces the visibility. You see, this text is no longer visible because the opacity is 0. As I increase it now, the opacity increases. So that is what the opacity does. So this is letter spacing. It increases the spacing between alphabets. You see it? So I think, let me reduce it. Then the line spacing is more of vertical. You see it? It increases the spacing between lines. So that is all about the text, how you can edit it. So now let's check for other things like images or whatever. So it's almost still the same thing. I've introduced you to all this. So with rotation, you rotate it the size. The crop, here to crop it is means to remove some parts of the image. Okay, now let's take this one as an example. Let me pick this. So let's take this one, this aspect ratio now. You see it? When I click on this 3:2, you see what happens to it. You see this 3:4, 6:9. That is what it does. So I'll take it back to original and then click on this good at the top right of the screen. So the crop to shape, that one is a bit more technical. So now this crop to shape will crop that it will crop that 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 it will crop that shape to fit into this, to any shape you see. So you see it just fits in exactly to this shape I just selected. Like it cut off all the edges and made it to fit in perfectly to it. So that is what it does. With the adjustment, you'll be able to rotate it anyhow you want. That's what the adjustment does. Okay, so with the background, you can fix in a background to it. You see it like red, whatever background. That's what it does. You can use in gradients. That is what it does. Then with the shape again, you can change the shape to anything. So that is what this thing does. You see it? So this is the opacity. Let me increase it again. So this is the opacity. I've already explained what opacity does. Okay, so I think that is the much you need to know about editing a template in using flyer maker. So now and again, there is something I need to show you. If you want to edit an object, a particular object in the flyer, you use this icon that has something like eraser. That is just after this one that is like pencil icon at the bottom of the screen. So once you highlight any object or shape you want to edit, you click on this eraser button. So with this now, if you click on eraser, you see it erases it. That's what the eraser does. If you want to enhance it, you use this to enhance it. Okay, when you want to select, you use this thing to select some part of it. You see, that is what it does. You use it to select. When you want to restore again, you use this to restore. Maybe all the changes you've made so far, you use this one to restore it. That is what it does. Okay, I think I've restored it. To zoom, I think all these ones are self-explanatory. So that is what they do. So now, very important, there is something I need to show you. This is actually very important. So the thing is this now, there is what is called layers in design. So take a look at this. Take a look at this. That is called layers. So now when you click on it like this, it brings up all the layers. So when you click on it, it brings up all the layers in this design. So this one, like an eye icon, simply means to make it visible or to remove it. That is to make it not to be visible. Let's take this first one. When we take it, you see that that object or that shape we've been using will no longer be visible. Let me just click the eye icon. You see it down here is no longer visible. Okay, you see this one also is no longer visible. The other ones you might not be able to see it because it's covered. So let me restore the visibilities again. So that is what the eye icon does. So again, this padlock icon is just like making whatever shape or text or whatever you want to maintain a stable, a fixed position in a way that it cannot be moved. Okay, now let's go back to that shape again. I'll click on this padlock icon on the shape, and you see we will not be able to move the shape. So it is locked. I'm trying to move the shape now, it can no longer move because I have locked it. So that is what the padlock icon does. It locks the position of any shape. Okay, so I think that is the basic thing you need to know about editing templates in this thing, using the flyer maker. So there are other things you might need to do. Maybe you don't like the image that is here. You can actually change the background by clicking add image. You use it to choose any image of your choice and then replace it. So I'm not ready to change anything. You can also change the background by clicking the background. It will load the backgrounds in the distance in the application. You see it, you can pick any, can go to, sorry, it has already changed it. Let me undo it. So this is it, the background. You can choose cardboard background to give you a lot of cardboard. You can choose wood, gives you wood. You can choose chalk, cross. So you can choose any background of your choice. Blurry image. So that is what the background does. You can choose graphics. It will load graphics, maybe flowers, whatsoever you want, you can use it. So that is how you edit template. You can choose shapes, and then you can choose shapes and then add it up to it. That is what it does. So, and when you are done editing the design and then making it look like what you want, you simply click on this save. Once you click on save, it will save your design. So that is it. Okay, so sorry. So sorry, I used a premium feature for this. So I have to remove it in order to save. This is a premium feature, so I need to remove it before I can save. So but if I want to save, I can pay for it. Okay, so it's back to 0 with this. Now I can save my design. Okay, when I click on the save at the top right of the screen, it will give me the options. I think let me save it at original. So it will display a little advert, after which my design will be saved. So now that is the advert. Okay, so my design is saved. So how do I access my design? Okay, now that my design is saved, I can decide to share it on WhatsApp. You see it? Can decide to share it on WhatsApp, and then I can decide to do whatever thing with it. So can decide to share it using anything. But most importantly is this: it is saved on my gallery. So when you are done, you simply go to your gallery. So this is flyer maker, and then this is our design. It has been saved in our gallery. So that is how you make designs using the flyer maker. So for your assignment, try to edit some templates and then make it look like a design you are making for yourself or for a company or for any other thing. So thank you so much for watching. See you next class. God bless you.